Hello! This is, me after I've recorded the video and did actually go drink a whole lot of fucking Red Bull. That's a lie, it was Monster. However, doesn't fucking matter. This is just a mini disclaimer on the video, which is, oh god, this is a story time video. I do not do these often. But Lord knows I'll fucking start. If this video does well, I'll fucking start. Plus, it's an Overwatch gameplay, so it's destined to do well because that's YouTube, honey. But yeah, without explaining too much of the crux of the story, I've got a cut in an area where it isn't pleasant. I don't know how else a cut on my dick. I've got a cut on my dick. Essentially. So yeah, the story time is for that video. I say this because I now understand that if I have a male viewer who listens to this video, they may fucking hate me for not explaining it. So here is your disclaimer. If you complain after this, then fuck you. Thank you all and see you later. Hello everyone, I've decided how I'm gonna go about my Overwatch gameplay. I'm really fucking tired, so I probably shouldn't be recording right now. Also, there's the tiniest chance that I might have the virus, so things are looking good for me. I'm gonna leave loading screen bits at fuck me, Jesus. I'm gonna leave loading the screen bits out, kind of like what I'm doing right now. This is just like a mini explanation. Like this oh shit. Oh shit. I gotta win 9 games. Do these count? I don't think they do. It's whatevs. Mission archives. How can I uprise one of these with Torbjorn? Just slaps. So it's gonna be one long ass recording session with like 3 games. Ugh. And we just kind of cut everything out. So how fucking thing works, the SHAREfactory. This may be cut as well, no exceptions. But in case it's left in, how SHAREfactory works is I will need to put in this entire record session in 3 times, but narrow each one down to the respective game that I want that clip to be. For example, say I record for an hour and get 4 games done. My video, for a time, will be 4 hours long because it will be repeating. But then it will be cut down to roughly 30-40 minutes for... This is a bad example because no wait time altogether will be 40... Actually, if you do wait for competitive times, then yes, it very fucking will be this shit. Oh my god, editor, me, if you are actually watching this, cut all this shit out. This is just embarrassingly bad. Social, recent players, how do I remove myself from the fucking... That's how... Well, Carnegie 13110. You're just a fucking weeaboo. God, if I ever named myself after like an existing anime character instead of making my own, which, now that I've said that out loud, would make that an OC, and isn't worse, but, you know, acting like your OC is a real fucking person is like actually not good. Acting like an anime character as a real person is not good. If you hump body pillows, right? Like, like a fucking dog with his toy, then it's like, just hide it under the bed when you have guests, man. That is, this video is gonna be more cut than a fucking American's dick, because for some reason you guys like enjoy that. Funny story, I once had a cut on my dick because sideways, not lengthways. That's probably why I'm still alive. But how it happened was my ex-girlfriend, we were dating at the time, was the jealous type. This led to us one day going out, you know, Starbucks, because she was white. If it was my way, or if she was even a little bit mixed, she was Irish and English. Two countries which you never thought would have mixed. She was the fucking, what's that? Looney Tunes, where it's like, son of a bit, a son of a bit, a son of a bit gun. Oh god. So we go for Starbucks, and I make every barista that I talk to laugh. And how I did that was there was a black girl behind the counter when you was ordering your drink. You know how they do the, right, order your drink, when it's made, go and collect that shit. It's kind of like McDonald's. I'm explaining Starbucks right now. Let me mansplain RQ. But, yeah. So we fucking go do that, and she just says, room for cream? And I already kind of realized she was black, but she was aware of the trials and tribulations of being black, of which there are many, but the main one I said was, nah, I don't want it to know its father. She keeled. She like, you know, do you know how rewarding it is to make a girl snort with laughter? That is the most, I did good, thing in this world. I mean, of course, that is an exaggeration, but it's up there with, curing cancer, to be honest. So we do that, and the look I get from my girlfriend, because it was no like silent laugh. It wasn't the one where it's like it's just a quiet laugh with like an occasional few gasps for air. No, it was straight up like ha 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 ha. I'm not doing it justice because I'm fucking tired, but that's the essence of it. We walk over to our like seats with the illusion that we were both gonna do revision. We didn't. We argued. And it was just like, so you're a comedian now. Do remember, I am a retard, right? So when she says, oh, you're a comedian now, I got like fucking offended and surprised, because how I got her to take interest in me was making her laugh constantly. You know? Like imagine your girlfriend is with you because you're really, really good at football, right? And so you don't spend that much time with her because you play football, and she's just, so you're a professional footballer now. Now, take out the don't spend much time with her, because this was our date. It was Starbucks, and she loved it up until this point. So we fucking get our drinks, and I make the next joke. I don't fully remember how the name went. It was a pun on my own name, though. I remember that much. My name is Malachi, by the way. And God, I wish I could edit out the burp sound effects. Sound effects? The burp sounds. Sorry. There was one right there. I just did it quietly. Yeah. So we go to her house. Neither of her parents are home. Any other guy's favorite dream. Me, I fucking loved her parents. They were the fucking king and queen right now. But so we start, you know, it starts escalating, and she, you know, reaches into her bag. I'm on the bed. She gets up, reaches into her bag, puts it behind her back, and is just like, "Don't worry about it. It's a toy. It's for later." It all power to her. It was technically for later. You know, did that's how they spawn? I thought the parts dropped down and assembled. You know, something. They just kind of blip. Anyway. Yeah. All power to her. It was a surprise tool that would help her later. Little fucking Mickey Mouse Clubhouse reference. So, we're doing it, you know. Dick and Bushy riding. It's all good. It's all well. It was, you know, it was a successful date, so I was roaring it, which was always good. It really wasn't, to be honest. It was kind of like dry at parts, at points, which is, you know, upsetting to even hear someone talk about, but it just, there were times where being, like, having it in a condom was the best thing for no reason other than it would sometimes go in. Ugh. Where was I? Yeah, so she was right, and she kind of, like, the way she was doing it was like, ugh. So my legs are, like, kind of hanging off the bed, and her knees are at the very end of the bed, and her feet are around where my waist is. Right, so it's that position, and what she does is she kind of, like, does a little hop, and she's now on her feet, still, I don't know how you want to describe it, still, like, connected to me, if you want to, I don't fucking know what the word for it is, I didn't pay attention in sex ed. And, yeah, she just slashed my dick. Oh, this is no laughing matter. She fully, it hurt like a bitch. She, like, it was, I think she was trying with the intent to cut it off, because she slashed at the base of it, like where the balls connect, just a little higher. It's not exactly a scar I can show on YouTube, if I'm honest. However, it's still a scar I fucking bear. It was, and sometimes is, the most painful fucking thing ever. She was insane, I tell you. Wait, give me a sec. So that's essentially why she's my ex-girlfriend. There have been many other stories. There were a few more. It's like, I usually don't have crazy girlfriends. I have crazy breakup girlfriends, and those are a different breed. It's not exactly Joker, but it is Penguin. You know, it's like, it's not as sane as it could be, but it's insane enough to do fucking damage. Although the fact that she tried to turn my dick into a sculpture, I will say that's pretty Joker-esque. However, I don't even like DC, I prefer Marvel. It's just Marvel don't have good villains. You ever notice that? You ever notice how there seems to be no company that can have both good heroes or good villains? The closest thing any, like, what's the, like, universe, you can call it, has gotten to having good heroes and good villains, and good anti-heroes, was fucking X-Men. Because you've got Deadpool and Quicksilver as anti-heroes, because they were just little fucking misfits. You've got Magneto as an okay villain. Janine as an okay villain. I mean, like, what other villain? Also, that scene with fucking, what, they can cure us? Remember, I think it was in the second movie. The they can cure us scene, very sad scene any way you think about it, because it's like implying something's wrong with them. But Storm also said this bit, where it's like, no, they can't cure us because nothing's wrong with us. She makes rain fall from the sky sometimes. And the girl she says, no, there's nothing wrong with you two, kills anyone she touches. I think I remember that being through material as well. So it was like, dude, didn't she kill her mother when she was born because of that ability? Well, ability, if you want to call it that. But isn't that the whatever. So it's just like the girl who can like fucking smash it as a botanist is like, no, don't worry, we're perfect. To the girl who could kill her flowers by being there. It's just a bit. Do you remember the fucking characters you're using for this scene? It's like if it was. Oh. Also, the fucking. Oh boy. Also, the fucking students are the most underrated people ever. Because any way you look at it, you have such untapped potential in the... Well, I don't want to call it the XCU, that's just difficult to say. So since it's the X-Men, I shall call it the MCU. In the MCU, Marvel... Wait. Fuck. Are they all in the same world? They can't be all in the same world. Because I'm stumbling. Because Avengers kind of hit like a type of issue like this when they first decided to make a film integrating all of their all of their main characters. For example, like Darkhawk and Moon Knight, some of my favorites. They didn't fucking make the cut, did they? However, I'm not sure if they're still canon. In each movie, world-ending shit has happened. From the first Spider-Man film... Oh boy. No, wait. The first Spider-Man film with Tom Holland was directly linked to Iron Man, right? Or it was at least about meeting. I don't remember. But anyway, you look at it. 4, when that giant alien ship came down... You would imagine like Falcon, right, or Iron Man or Captain America would at least poke their fucking heads out you and going, yo, what the fuck, Guanan? The fuck is this? Or like when Iron Man, when there was like, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, that 2-whip guy. I don't remember his name. He was like Russian or some shit. He was. Sorry, the fact he's Russian is not the reason why I don't know him. I will make that clear now. I just don't remember much from that film. It's like, what was his name? The Mandarin? One of the best villains that thing has ever made? What the fuck? Like, all I'm saying is, the reason why I don't believe all of their Marvel comic universes are actually one big fucking universe is because it wouldn't make sense. Let's just look over some of the shit that happened with X-Men. Remember when Magneto, like, fucking destroyed an entire stadium and stole it? Now, whilst that's not an Avengers level threat, that's still something you would notice and possibly react to. So I can't imagine Iron Man would just be sat there in his house, maybe a country or two apart, but as we've seen, that doesn't fucking matter. The guy managed to breach orbit and go to space in the space of like, what, 30 seconds in Endgame? No, Infinity War. Either way. So distance is clearly no problem to the bastard. All I'm saying is when they fucking integrated all their characters, can you tell that I'm fucking lucky to get one girlfriend just yet? When they integrated the characters, it didn't fully make sense because there was world-ending shit that happened in each character's personal stories that wasn't, you know, addressed by any other character. I mean, it was kind of, and fairly well, with Thor in Endgame, where he was like, yes, me and this girl I was with used to, you know, this is showing his past. This is making sure we all remember it. It's meaning that the previous 4 films did in fact happen. Oh my god, thanks you. You're a fucking governor. I have not made a single comment on this game, and I am amazed that I've gone this long without like going, oh fuck, my kill. God damn it. But yeah, I also just really like the MCU, so I paid attention. But this is why I will be really pissed if it's like, oh yeah, by the way, all these characters, the entire world of X-Men existed at the same time with what existed at the same time with the Avengers. Because if that was the case, let's just like it's. I need to stop recording. I'm tired. I need to go like inject Red Bull directly into my fucking blood. I'll be back in a bit.